Now you might be thinking, this isn't Disney Pixel RPG. You would be exactly right. This is actually Disney Heroes Battle Mode. But why am I playing this game? Shouldn't we be discussing how to get 30,000 free crystals? Well, let me explain. From the Disney Pixel RPG Wikipedia, someone actually explored the code of the game files and figured out that there are some upcoming events. Lo and behold, there will be a big one coming up soon. That's what she said. Now, while we do not know the full details of the event, and it is subject to much change, we can expect a Disney Heroes Battle Mode crossover event. Basically, you can acquire up to 30,000 crystals in Disney Pixel RPG just by clearing part of the campaign in the other Disney game, the Disney Heroes Battle Mode. That is actually equivalent to 100 pulls in Disney Pixel RPG. You also get a free copy of Hero Mickey, which is pretty nice I think, cause I use him a lot. So for this video, I'm going to quickly run through some of the huge tips on how you can speedrun the campaign. I've currently spent 3 days on this game so far and I'm just done with chapter 40 right now, meaning that I have already profited 20,000 crystals for an instant PT on any upcoming banner. So here are some huge tips to power you through the story. The first tip is to use your crystals only for stamina refills. As you can see over here, 50 crystals gets me about 587,000 stamina, and 6 stamina is required for a single story stage attempt. This gives us about 100,000 entries for loot, EXP and power-ups per stamina refill, which will solely boost your power level quickly. You can also press this red chapter max button to burn through your stamina extremely quickly to load up on resources fast. Now another big tip is that the game throws you billions of gold through events and missions. I'll recommend blowing them into the gold chest as you can easily amass hundreds of thousands of chests and potentially hundreds of character fragments, unlocking most of the characters for free and providing extra stat boosts through individual limit breaks. It is also important to note that this game has horrible balancing issues and some characters have millions of stats more than other characters of similar rarities. So for example, just take a look at the difference between a 4-star Mr. Unincredible and a 2-star Sally. Sally has over 3 times more damage stats overall and as much as 17 times more HP than Mr. Incredible. I highly recommend you to refer to tier list to figure out which characters are absolutely broken. Link in the description. Now another huge tip is to use your wish crates effectively. And what does that mean? Now the game gives you resources for performing free 10 times summons on these crates every once in a while. I think I got about 12 so far. This effectively allows you to select the character you want and the chance of obtaining it 6 stars is actually quite high. Again, refer to the tier list in the descriptions. A highly notable choice pick for me is Dante, the Unkillable Tank. Also, with so many new characters, you might be overwhelmed by the number of upgrades they need to power up. Don't worry. Luckily, the game understands this and has built-in quality of life features like the power crafting. This essentially skips all the tedium of farming resources individually and gives you the upgrade item immediately by estimating a stamina cost requirement for it. There are also other one-click fixes like instant max level up and instant max skill up. The final key thing to note when pushing a power level is to never forget that you can always enhance your equipped items via the enhancement menu. This further raises your stats by a little bit, but every bit always helps. And now a final tip for you is to run the stages and not peruse the quick skip function too much. The quick function is janky and doesn't always work accurately. Doing a full actual run somehow lets you perform better, especially when trying to get all 3 stars of the stage to unlock the raiding function. It is also a strategy to only use the few characters that can survive and let them clear stages on their own without a full team. This way you can actually still get your full 3-star clear and you can perform unlimited raiding afterwards. So that's pretty much it for now. I'll try to get to chapter 60 before the event drops, but it will certainly take a lot longer than just 3 days. Regardless, it only takes you a day to get to chapter 20, so this is probably the minimum I would recommend. If you think about it, it only takes you 1 day and you can get up to 33 summons.